5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, this is the Raw&Uncut, your daily news weekly. We just here to keep you in tune with all of the hip hop, all the hip hop news. We're gonna give it to you weekly on a daily basis, but we're gonna give you more than hip hop, you know. Here to connect with the fans. I'm not here to connect with the fans, I'm here to connect with us. You know what I mean? It's us. I'm here to talk to y'all. This is all shit that's going on in our world. You understand? So this is what we're gonna talk about it at the Raw&Uncut. You know, we're gonna take some live calls too. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about Jay-Z. And I ain't even gonna talk about how the feds is trying to run down on Hove for him doing whatever he did with the numbers. So he could come up and put his legacy and his family and Kanye and Beyonce all on a better level or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? I see what he was doing. I get it. So that's not my problem. My problem is this nigga paying anybody? That's the question I got, man. Before I start getting all hype and shit. My question is Jay-Z paying anybody at all? Who out there is actually getting their royalty statements? And when you're looking over your royalty statements, you seeing what Tidal is paying you. Is Tidal paying you? Because we can't really put it all on Jay-Z, because all he is really is the face of the company. But come on, bro. Come on. Nobody's getting paid, as far as I know. I know I'm not getting paid. Jay-Z hasn't paid me for anything I put on Tidal in a while. You know what I mean? I never got paid off a Tidal. Apple Music pays on time though, so shout out to Apple Music. Them niggas do pay on time, and as far as I can see, that they do pay the most. And Spotify, fuck Spotify. I ain't gonna say fuck Spotify because my shit on there too, but they do pay the least, and they in another country, and then we getting the money over here in America. So they already paying the least, and then their dollar over there in the UK, where they're at, or wherever they're at, Europe, and their dollar over there is worth more. So then they're already paying lower, for one, and then for two, when we do get the money over here in America, and the exchange rate hits that shit, come on, man. Spotify's out here raping all these artists. But that ain't even really what I was trying to get into right there. It's really about Jay not paying nobody at all, because Spotify don't pay shit, but them niggas do pay. Come on, Tidal, wake the fuck up, man. So basically, I'm gonna just wrap that up by saying, Tidal, we need you to supply the fucking bag. And Spotify, y'all need to get some more fucking bags, because y'all shit's looking hella light. So, let's move on. I gotta talk about Wale. And I gotta talk about Rick Ross. Now, with Wale, who the fuck he signed with? He signed with Warner. Or was it Def Jam? Fuck it. We don't know. We just know he ain't signed with MMG no more. And Rose's mad about that shit. I'm saying, Rose posted, that nigga, he posted 24 hours worth of Snapchats. Just coming, doing subliminal shit about Wale. You know what I mean? Basically saying how if you can't get it for yourself, nigga, I can't, you know what I mean? I could take you to the water, but I can't make you drink, in so many words. That's how he was coming. You know what I mean? Telling him he got to boss up for himself. And basically, it sounded like that nigga ain't had no sympathy for him. But I'm saying it's Wale though, so that's just what it is, man. Shout out to Wale. I heard he been putting out some good music and shit. Not for real though, man. But shout out to Ricky Rose. Now how did that shit all tie in, right? Fuck it. We gonna take it there. Pusha T, cause that's the nigga who brought up Rick Ross lately. It was Pusha on the infrared joint. So I don't want to be doing too much moving around with the topics and shit, but that shit do correlate. So fuck it, we gonna say fuck the Rick Ross and Wale shit. But yeah, Ross don't give a fuck about Wale leaving. So I guess them niggas, you know what I mean? He just done with that nigga and Wale moving on. So I guess, you know what I mean? He's no longer MMG. So fuck it. But then we got Pusha T over here with all of this Drake shit. Alright, so we know what's going on with all of the Drake shit with Pusha T. We heard all of the disses. Come on. It's a clear body here. That's what I'm saying. I don't really want to even get into all the who body who and all of that type of shit. You know what I mean? I don't even want to get too heavy on that Pusha shit, cause the Pusha and Drake shit. Cause that shit is, I'm just saying that's like more of a subjective. Cause I'm over here thinking Drake body Pusha. But you know, I check the comments and shit. I read the comments. And everybody talking about Pusha body Drake. And I don't see where. I don't see how. But yeah. But whatever. That's what them niggas got on. But shout out to that invoice that Drake sent them niggas. And shout out to Quentin Miller, man. With all of that shit, Quentin was working double time at Kroger, working overtime, double time at Kroger time. Yeah, Quentin Miller responded to that shit and said it wasn't Kroger, he worked at Publix. So come on, Drake, be clear when you dissing niggas that work at grocery stores, nigga. You know what I mean? Be clear, nigga. He worked at Publix, not Kroger. But nah, word. I ain't about to say and clown on this nigga like that though. But basically, you know what I mean? I felt where the nigga Drake was coming from with the bars he had. Maybe that's why I'm on some shit like that. Saying, yeah, as far as writing shit with other people, whatever. We ain't never seen nobody do that shit as much as Drake do. You know what I mean? Modern day. We know Drake for doing that shit more than anybody else. Even though he is the best artist and gives us the best records. You know what I mean? This is how he's doing it. This is why he's the best selling artist. And whatever. Motherfuckers are stupid and people don't understand that. It's part of the formula. And if he didn't have the team, he wouldn't be Drake. It wouldn't be like this. So shout out to Quentin Miller for being one of them niggas that wrote for Drake. You know what I mean? That was nice enough and got put on like that. I mean, come on. But he ain't writing all the Drake shit. Just like everybody's not writing all the Drake shit. Drake can write. That nigga's nice. Y'all niggas got the game fucked up. That's why he just came out with this for you stupid ass niggas. Like, come on. But somebody might have threw him a bar or two. That style was crazy. But shit, man. Like I said, I don't want to really spend too much time on the Drake shit. Because really, when you looking at situations like this and listening to records, just like Pusha album just dropped, and the album was cool for me. Maybe like two, 3 records at the most was cool. But there's some shit you gotta let it simmer down a little bit and then look back. You know what I mean? Cause right now, all in the heat of the moment, everybody blind as shit. So, nigga, stay focused. Understand? Just move the fuck on. Alright, now I was gonna do a topic 90s R&B versus current R&B. Because I already know that shit is going to go crazy, especially opening up the phone lines to, you know what I mean, and let people calling in. I know that shit is going to be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I think I want to save that one. We might even save that for a different show. Fuck, we might make that a whole show. No, I'm just kidding. We're not making that a whole fucking show, but we're going to say that for another one. But right now, let's get into this something I always be wanting to talk about, man. Is Max B, man. Free Max B, man. When you say Max B, you gotta say free Max B. Because it seems like right now in the industry where the game is, how everybody's using all these melodies and all of this shit. It's not. I'm not even gonna say all of these melodies. It's not even the melodies because they're saying what they're trying to do. They're telling you what they're trying to imitate. And everybody keeps saying wave this, wave that, wavy. Max B started the wave. You know what I mean? That shit started with Max, and it's crazy because I was just watching the Dame Grease interview, and Grease was basically saying like he's not really working with a lot of other people as far as the sound go. You know what I mean? But he said, nigga, I still got the wave, nigga. I'm just not out here. I'm not sharing it, nigga. You know what I mean? Because that was who did a lot of the production for Max B. You know what I mean? So he did help cultivate that sound. But behind that, it was still Max B soul. You know what I mean? That soul he brought to it, that he put behind all of those words and his experiences, man. You could just feel that shit. You know what I mean? And now he's in the can, and we waiting for Max to come home, and we always getting taunted and teased and shit. You know what I mean? Who always teasing us? Frenchie fucking baby. This is what I'm saying. Now I'm making my point. Now I'm getting to my point right now. Frenchie baby. Yo, we all waiting for Max to come home, my guy. But bro, you can't keep on telling us that Max is coming home. You can't keep doing this shit. We've been waiting for Max to come out since he went in the first time. You know what I mean? So you can't just keep leading us on where it's people out here really waiting on the wave. You know what I mean? Waiting for the wave to be free, the real wave. Because a lot of niggas out here with all this knockoff shit. You know what I mean? Often imitated, never duplicated, that type shit. But French, can't keep doing that, my guy. If you don't know when Max coming home, don't tell us he coming home next year. Don't tell us about the appeal, nigga. You can't keep doing that. That shit ain't right. But yeah, man, that's just some shit I want to get off my chest for a while now. French, you gotta chill with that shit, dog. And then on top of that, it's, like I said, man, these niggas out here still in the wave and don't know where the fuck it came from. That's what that's also what it comes down to. Your niggas not wavy. You niggas don't know. If you don't know who Max B is, you automatically not wavy. You automatically lose. Now, I'm gonna talk about who the fuck is wavy. First, I gotta say A$AP Rocky, cause he just dropped this album, the Testing album. Oh, shit is crazy. Production on that shit is bananas. Sound like you got some motherfucking Kanye on that shit. Sound like some Kanye on that shit, but nah, for real, that shit is work, and that's a fact. We know that A$AP is wavy, man. He keep coming through wavy, and he talking heavy on there. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that top 5 shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You niggas know me, nigga. I'm me, nigga. And I feel him on that, cause he be low doing what he doing, and not really putting out a lot of records. So niggas be forgetting about A$AP Rocky. You know what I mean? He ain't really had no huge that fucking problem joint. And you know what I mean? When you want to go down the tracks he had or whatever, his biggest song, of course, was Peso, the first joint he had. But it seemed like he really is not as consistent as the listeners would want him to be, or as active, or maybe niggas just ain't checking enough. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't checking hard enough for the new Rocky. But I'm glad he dropped a solo project, because usually when he put a project out or whatever, or do something, you know, it might be like A$AP Mob or some shit like that. So I'm glad he gave us a solo project, because I fuck with Rocky. Wavy nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he had a record on there called Call Drops. That shit was also fire. And it was a homage to Kodak Black. And Kodak was spitting some shit in there, like over the phone, and it was like a free Kodak type joint, a homage joint. And that just reminded me, like, French and Max. You know what I mean? It just took me back to that whole wave. You understand? And I'm like, yo, then when Kodak was actually rapping, it just gave me that feeling of an actual wave again. Because, you know, Max do that, rap over the phone, make a whole record. And it gave me that feeling, man. Kodak, he He got some type of wave to him, man. Naturally or whatever, but he be saying some real life shit, and it's crazy. It's just crazy. But I fuck with him. And shout out to ASAP Rocky for making that record like that. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy for me personally. I'm not even gonna just say it's like, oh, the illest shit, but for me personally, when I heard that shit, it was like the nostalgia of it took me back to a moment of hearing Max B like rapping over the Egyptian beat over the phone, you know? So I thought that shit was hard. So yeah, free Kodak Black, man. Free all the real niggas, fuck it. I guess that's what y'all into, free all the real niggas, but we're talking about Kodak Black, so I want to say free Kodak Black, and it's always free Max B anytime we talking about Max B. Niggas is still wavy out here. Alright, we just had to take a quick break so we can keep our ad dollars rolling in. But now we're gonna move on to our second section, our second segment of the show. This is gonna be the segment where we basically talking about what's going on in our world for real. It's not everything outside of hip hop, you know. And we're gonna take some calls too. But first, I wanna, I'm from Jersey. That's where this is. I'm from Jersey. Shit, So basically, I'm about to give y'all the Jersey news and what's going on right now around Jersey. For everybody that's listening, that's in other places, maybe some of the shit I say, oh, this was going on in Jersey, the shit might sound fucking bananas. You know what I mean? It might sound crazy compared to where you at. You know what I mean? In Tuscaloosa, motherfucking Oklahoma or some shit, Boise, Idaho, or Wyoming, Helena, wherever, you know what I'm saying? But basically, what's going on in New Jersey right now is, we working on getting legalized for the weed, nigga. Because we blows it the fuck down on the East Coast, too. Cali ain't the only ones that get busy with it. Amsterdam ain't the only ones that get busy with it. Canada ain't the only ones that get busy with it. Nigga, over the East Side, nigga, you already know how we do. Sour. I guess that's what we know for. Sour, piff, haze, all that type of shit. But let's bring it back to Jersey real quick. Basically, in Jersey, they finally about to... So they saying we got Phil Murphy as our governor now. So, the main thing with him being in office to be able to be the governor, well, why so many people voted for him was because he was supposed to be legalizing the marijuana. So now, the latest update with that, because I'm sure a lot of people aren't in tune with the news, and I know a lot of people, I'm not even going to say a lot of people, but there are people out there that don't know what's going on around them, and this is a source for that, and there's people out there looking for information to find out what's going on around them, and this is a source for that. So basically what's going on in New Jersey is July 30th, and let's see what happens, but July 30th is supposed to be the day where they actually sign off on the recreational use of marijuana in New Jersey. Round of applause for that shit. For real though. So that's what's going on in New Jersey. I mean, there's other shit going on, but how much, it's a lot of bullshit going on. Let's talk about the shit we want to talk about. You know what I mean? So July 30th, legalize it in Jersey for everybody that just want to blow it down because they want to blow it down. And it's still going to be certain rules in effect and all of that shit, but fuck it, maybe they lower the penalties, lessen the penalties now for all the weird shit they on, because right now if you go to court for under 50 grams, you're in possession of under 50 grams. Fuck it, because that's how they get you with that wordplay and shit, under 50 grams. Let's say you in the street and you got 49 grams or less on you of weed. Just for that right there, and 49 grams, all right, I'm not about, fuck all that, but, you know what I mean? That's only a couple ounces, basically. That's less than 2 ounces. And 49 grams, nigga, just for that means, so anything from 1 to 49 grams, you getting hit with the same shit. So, you know what I mean? You might as well keep 49 of them things on you anyway. Keep 49 grams on you because you're going to get the same penalty as you would if you had 1 gram on you. Now, I smoke a lot of weed. And I got jammed up with some motherfucking weed out here in Jersey and shit. And it wasn't 49 grams, nigga. I just had personal shit. It was, matter of fact, I was driving, I had a blunt in the ashtray and got pulled over with a blunt in the fucking ashtray. That's what the fuck happened. And they got the blunt and they gave me the charge. 40, it's called under 50 grams. But we're going to say 49 grams or less. You know what I mean? Because that's how they, like I said, they try to get you with that wordplay and shit. 49 grams or less. So they hit me with that shit. And of course, I go in there and I get the shit postponed the first time because I'm like, I'm thinking about getting a lawyer and shit. Lawyer wants 500. I'm like, yo, I just want to just turn this shit into a fine for me. Like, I don't want my license fucked with. Y'all can't be trying to give me no jail time for this low ass bit of weed for half a blunt in my ashtray, nigga. And I wasn't even blowing at the time. You see what I'm saying? So basically, I'm like, I talk to the lawyer. He give me the price. And I say, fuck that. Because I already know how much they already going. I know regardless, even if I do take the lawyer, I'm going to have to pay the lawyer and I'm still going to have to pay the court fines. So fuck that. I'm about to just eliminate the middleman and I'm just going to handle this shit myself. So basically, that's another thing too. You motherfuckers be scared when y'all go up in front of that judge and y'all want to be so quick to get a lawyer. A lot of this shit, all this little simple shit, you can handle this shit yourself. Now, if you're not competent enough, you know what I mean? If you can't really understand all the shit that's going on, go get you a lawyer. But if you can handle this shit yourself, save yourself $300, $500, $700, however much them motherfuckers is trying to charge you. Save your bread and go over there and talk to the prosecutor yourself and see what you can get worked out and get you an extension so you can get your shit handled. You know what I mean? They'll give you more time and shit. Y'all motherfuckers just be acting stupid. Not stupid, but I know. Don't nobody want to deal with this court shit. Whatever, but I feel you. But back to what we was talking about. Just for that shit, for that 49 grams or less, it's an $800 ticket. 800. That shit was like $900 for that ticket. You see what I'm saying? Just for having that low ass bit of weed on you. That's why, nigga, July 30th, we need that. Legalize it, nigga. Legalize that. So then they, you know what I mean? When they do that, maybe 49 grams or less, nigga, it's just free to walk with. And then when they say, okay, 50 grams or more, okay, now you can get an $800 fine. All right, nigga, I could work with that. You know what I mean? So, NJ News, that's what it is. We going out here July 3rd. That's what we doing out here in Jersey. July 30th, legalize it for recreational use. All right. Let me see what else we got. That's that. Let's move on. We're going to go to, should we take some calls? All right, fuck it. We ain't going to take no calls yet. We're going to move on. Let's do this segment right here. We're going to do our Room Full of Vultures segment. Let me see. How we going to get into it? Basically, the Room Full of Vultures segment is just telling you, like Jay told us, show you how to move in a room full of vultures. You know? And being in this world, it's like you all you got. You alone. And you get put in these situations where you around all of these people that you didn't come into this world with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of don't know who you around. You around a bunch of vultures and people that's probably trying to take from you more than they're giving back. You know what I mean? So basically, that's what this segment is, man. It's how to move. It's how to move, man. That's it. Around these vultures and rats and all these leeches and you know what I mean? Not bad. I thought I just fucked some shit up, but so basically, let's talk about how to move around people that's on a lower level than you. Let's say this. Let's say, pardon me. Let's say somebody on a lower level than you. We could take it from, we could say financially. We could say somebody you're around that's on a financially lower level than you are. or somebody you're around that's on a mentally lower level than you are. You see what I'm saying? How are you supposed to operate around that person? Nigga, you really not supposed to. I'm going to just keep that one simple. How to operate around people that's on a lower level than you. You have to, really, you shouldn't be operating around people that's on a lower level than you, because obviously they're going to bring you down, because to deal with them, you have to come down to their level, even if you're trying to bring them up. You're going to be brought down in some way, unless they're just really motivated and want to be brought up to your level. And really, you don't even want to be around people that want to be on your level. You want to be around somebody that's, you know what I mean, shooting for real, shooting for higher shit, higher than where you are, higher than what your mind can even really conceive. You know what I mean? Or what we could even perceive with our eyes. Like, yo, I want something just so great. You know what I mean? So how to move around people on lower levels? Nigga, by keeping your motherfucking distance. And I'm going to say that. How to move around people that's on the same level on you. I said on the same level. I probably said it right. But how to move around people that are on the same level as you. Whew. I'm going to say, as far as that go, really that's easier. As long as y'all are both moving in the right direction. You know what I mean? If you're on a low level, but you trying to do like some higher shit, it's different. But if you on a high level trying to do high level shit, it's different. Do you see what I'm saying? Well, you know what I mean? You're going to get it if you're supposed to get it. But it's just when you around somebody that's on your level, nigga, make sure they're at the level that you want to be at. Don't be around somebody that's at a low level and you're at their level. Now you see what I'm saying, right? Right. So when you're around people that's at your same level, make sure that they doing shit, that they making moves, that they doing things that you want to be doing, and not actually bringing you down or keeping you on a lower level. You see what I'm saying? Let's talk about how to move around people. Yo, because really a lot of the information like this really be shit that we already know. This be shit that we already know. And then when somebody says it, boom, it clicks. And that shit just gives us like an extra awareness about some shit we already knew. You know what I mean? So let's say like how to move around people on a higher level than you. You around somebody, you only got, they got more than you. They mentally stronger than you. They're financially more stable than you. How do you move around these people? Those are the people that are, see, that will put you on the lower level and them on the higher level. And really, they trying to stay away from you because you will be leeching off them. Do you see what I'm saying? You will be draining them. They got to come down to your level to try to bring you up, or whatever you need. They got to come down to your level, period, because you're not up there with them. Even if that's mentally, that's not just financially. So basically, hold on, I lost my train. So basically, when it comes to maneuvering around people who are on higher levels than you, you have to just show them that you can be an asset. That's it. If it's somebody mentally stronger than you, just show them that you're trying, shit like that. Show them that you're not going to bring them down, that you can add to them, because you already know if they're on a higher level, they can add to you. You know what I mean? So that's where it got to be that give take, where sometimes it might even seem like you giving more than you getting back. But when you do get what you getting from that, nigga, this what you've been waiting for. You see what I'm saying? So that's just, and that's not even me going into a whole detailed explanation of how to move in these type of circumstances. And that's not even all of the circumstances. You know what I mean? This is just a little overview. This is real shallow. This is very shallow. You know what I mean? The surface level shit we doing right now. For starters, just to see how far we can get, man. You know, a lot of people get scared when you start talking that shit. So you never want to give them too much, period. Never want to give nobody too much, period. You know what I mean? Unless it's your other half. your soulmate, your wife or whatever, you know what I mean? Whoever you're in a relationship with, you know what I'm saying? Because they the one that's going to keep you built up. Because they giving you your all. When y'all both in 100, 100, 100, y'all both all in. Nobody's losing. You know what I mean? So that's different. I'm going to say that's different when it comes to a give take. When y'all both all in, y'all both all in. You know what I mean? Build on that. All right. And then building on that, we're going to move on to our next segment, which is the science experiment segment. But before we get into that, I just want to say this is not the first episode. This is the intro. This is the intro to the first episode. You know, it's just a lot of other content that we ain't even get to put into this show, to this first intro. So it's so many segments that were omitted from this. But listen, there's plenty more. This is the raw. This is the motherfucking uncut. Let me tell y'all what a science experiment is. The science experiment segment of the show is going to be when we basically just take some real life information that we all using on a daily basis, or maybe some shit that's like some shit that we're doing every day, some shit we're doing every day but we're not aware of it, and just bringing some light to it. And today's science experiment is going to be dealing with, because everybody now is so conscious, fake conscious, and think y'all know what's going on. And really majority, it don't know what the fuck is going on. Not even a little bit. So I'm going to give y'all science experiments so you motherfuckers can figure your own shit out. These are just gems. I'm not here for all the other shit. We just here trading information and opening up the phone lines to the callers, you know, and just trading information about shit that's going on in our world. And something that's very popular right now, not in the whole world, because we late to it here in the Western world, is this law of attraction. The law of attraction, whatever. Thinking about good things and all of that. Boom. That's cool. Now, this is the law of attraction. This is how you use the law of attraction the right way, because everybody thinks they know, but nobody really knows what's going on. Law of attraction is what you've been told is basically what? Think good and you get good things. Think bad, you get bad things. You get whatever. You get in what you put out, basically, type shit. But basically, that's not exactly what the law of attraction is. That is, part of it. That's not part of it. Because actually, when you think good, listen, opposites attract. Not plus and plus attracts. Plus and minus. You see what I'm saying? Opposites attract, not the same shit. So really, you think that it's null and void based on the last shit I just said. Opposites attract. But basically, the way that you can utilize a science experiment is that, yeah, think about good things. I'm not saying go out there and start thinking about bad shit so you can attract some good shit. No. You keep thinking about good shit or doing good shit or putting in good shit, and regardless of that, some bad shit is gonna come. That's just period. It don't matter how much good shit is going on. You already know some fucked up shit. So, not fucked up, but it's always gonna be some type of obstacle or whatever the case may be. It's gonna be some type of interference that's trying to jump in the middle of whatever you got going on. That is where the law of attraction is. In that, not in your thoughts and trying to receive it and attract it. It's in that moment, or in those moments when the obstacles appear, those negative obstacles, and you seeking positivity and you finding negativity. It's how you deal with that negativity and get that roadblock out the way and keep on going towards that positivity. I'm not even going to repeat that. You want to hear that shit again? You rewind it if you didn't catch it the first time. But that's the science experiment. And I'm just keeping everything real brief. I don't want to do too much deep dives, you know, because I really want to get. We got to take some phone calls. That's what we got to do. But really, we're gonna just wrap. I'm gonna get ready to wrap this episode up. I'm not even gonna call it an episode. I want to wrap this one up. I want to wrap up the intro. So let's wrap it up. It's been raw. It's been uncut. See y'all next week. Same time. Peace.